with all this AI going on, I'm just wondering how AI gonna impact relationships. Cause we about to enter a world where your partner is no longer just your only source of an emotional connection. Real talk. And from what I'm saying, I don't feel a lot of people ready for that. Because AI actually changing the way we work, the way we interacting. Is it gonna change the way we love? It's serious. I post on a regular and I'm starting to see how much things are changing. And it's a big shift happening. And it's just so many people not paying attention to it. For the first time in human history, people can experience attention on demand, validation on demand, a certain level of understanding on demand. No waiting, no pressure, no pause. Instant access when you're communicating with these different chat GPTs and Grok and all the rest of them. And it's it's deep how heavy it's being. And this just physical with the phones and the computers, and it's not even physical in the physical form yet, even though that's coming also. I see it changing the mentality. On one side, I'm thinking that AI may help us be better communicators. You're gonna be able to think about certain things before you speak, uh, get certain type of help expressing yourself, and possibly navigate conflict in a smarter, more intelligent way. And possible arguments could become more productive. And some people who struggle emotionally might get it. This is the upside. This is my mind thinking on a positive level about the contribution that AI could commit to us and change us in a way. But it is a trade-off. So if AI helping you say the right things, respond the right way, and handle your partner in a certain type of way, then who is your partner really connecting with? Even though it's you putting that information in there, it's giving you something different back. You, is your partner connecting with you, or is your partner connecting with the version of you that's assisted by AI? This is some deep shit when I'm seeing with AI. Because a real relationship gonna require a certain level of patience, a certain level of commitment. You're gonna have misunderstandings. How we dealing with that? Are we capable of growing through friction? Are we capable of growing through things that's difficult for both of us? Now, when you remove friction, you remove depth. A lot of people don't realize certain things are good for that relationship. It allows you to touch the core. Depth only gonna come from working through things that's uncomfortable. That's how you get depth. You ever tried to dig? You gotta get that, whatever you digging with, you gotta hit it and some work. You can't just go down, you gotta dig. That's depth. Imagine talking to something that don't get tired of you. May misunderstand you, but is working to not misunderstand you at all. You ever responds is how you want them to respond and how you need them to respond. That's AI. Now with real people, they busy, they imperfect, they get upset, they get a lot of things wrong. What used to feel normal now is gonna feel like it's not enough. And that's where that dissatisfaction started creeping in. So it's a positives and negatives, but depending on how you gonna come at the situation. And it's not just because your partner is worse, it's because your expectations have risen. The impact that AI gonna have is gonna be phenomenal. Some in a good way, some in the bad. And if we being honest, a lot of people already struggle with rejection. A lot of people already struggle with dating. A lot of people already struggle with emotional vulnerability. And AI gonna give them a way out. No heartbreak, no pressure, no risk. I'm not sure if people really understand how deep AI is, but when you hear a lot of the CEOs speaking towards it, a lot of companies, a lot of things changing behind the scenes real quick, you need to pay attention to that. You need to pay attention to that. Because if you don't, you get caught behind that curve. The internet, a lot of people got caught behind the internet craze. A lot of people got caught behind that internet curve. AI gonna change the face. The greatest invention in mankind forever. It's gonna be a power shift, and it's gonna actually absolutely have an effect on relationships, human interaction. The people who know how to use, who understand how to use AI, they're gonna learn to communicate better. They're gonna learn to navigate their emotions better. They're gonna learn to put themselves in better positions. And it's not just emotional intelligence. It's gonna be AI assisted emotional intelligence. And that's gonna change the dynamic between human interaction. Believe me, I'm witnessing it every day. I'm witnessing this every day. Will AI ruin relationships? I'm not sure. If you check the scope and check the temperature, many gonna say it probably won't ruin relationships. It's just gonna expose who's in the relationship actually putting in effort, trying to build their relationship, and who's not. That's what it's gonna do. So that's not ruining a relationship, it's actually exposing a relationship. So it depends on how you look at it. Now, there's no excuse for miscommunication, avoiding friction and growing, and staying unaware of how your partner is feeling emotionally. You're gonna either evolve or you're gonna get left behind emotionally. So the real question is, how will AI impact relationships? Will AI change relationships? It already has. It already has. And when connections between humans and people and relationships become easy, will the people still choose what's real? Because love take a lot of effort. And I'm not sure if people understand it. That's why we see so much when it comes to these marriages and it comes to these commitments. People can't stay in tune. They ready to bounce. First sign of confusion, I'm out. You ain't dealt with his trauma, I'm out. He acting imperfect, I'm out. We entertaining a world that's removing the effort it takes to maintain a beautiful, loving, healthy relationship. Like, comment, subscribe. It's the bigger play.